Sean, tomorrow would be his 4th anniversary. Monday would have been his 33rd birthday. He's been playing here at Northside since, I don't know how old he was. Terrence still calls me Miss Smith because I think he was little when he started playing with Sean. I just want to tell you a little bit about the fund. Just to, some people have been supporting us for the last 3 years. We were official as a 501c3 in January of 2009. In the last 3 years, we've just done amazing things. We were invited to Rome last year to present at the International Bipolar Research Conference, which is the largest international conference of bipolar disorder in the world. In addition to that, we were invited to Vancouver at the University of British Columbia. The reason for that is because bipolar disorder is a silent epidemic. It affects about 3% of the population. If you're creative, it's 10 times more than that. And the reason why we're invited to these things so quickly is because there is very little research, very little known about the connection between creativity and bipolar disorder, but specifically how to treat it effectively. Sean was in treatment at the time that he died. I know how determined he was to get better. I know he had a family that loved him. He had a successful career. He had people that loved him. I mean, as Eddie Tigner once said, Sean never met a stranger. And so when he passed away, there just didn't make any sense to me how that could happen. And then I found out that it's really happening to way too many people. Bipolar disorder is has the highest mortality of any psychiatric disorder. So what we're trying to do is really important, I think, for musicians, which is kind of our focus. They have a harder time than anybody else. Mania is triggered by lack of sleep. I don't know a musician who has a regular sleep schedule. And they also play in bars. And so how do you tell a musician to stay away from the trigger of alcohol? 56% of people who are bipolar have alcohol dependence issues. So you're here. I appreciate it. I want to thank most of all the musicians who have come out for every single thing that we do, and they have never accepted a penny. I also want to thank our volunteers. We have some great volunteers. April's volunteer month, so thanks to the volunteer. But mostly to Glenn, who did all of this work by himself. So.